Firstly, welcome to the UK.
Hey, thank you. Happy to be here.
We're very pleased to be talking to you.
Yeah, thanks. Same.
How has the tour been going so far?
So it's been going great. Our first time here was with the Wonder Years, and it was incredible. We got to play Slam Dunk Fest. It was just so cool. And to come back and have an even, crazier response is just really cool. So
the pop punk scene went quiet for a while. Do you think that your tour will give it that much needed push to rise again?
I don't think it comparatively to the early 2000s when it was absolutely massive. We're not there yet. However, I think it's getting close again.
What's your favourite pop punk song and why?
Favorite pop punk song? I don't know. I have a lot. I kind of have an issue with people who can pick favorites because there's just so much good stuff. There's so many songs that everyone. You as a person have so many different emotions. Like you're mad, you're sad, you're happy, you're just middle of the road, just existing, whatever. And I feel there's music and songs to describe every mood. And obviously what you listen to will depend on your mood. Like if you're happy, you're gonna put on something happy. If you're sad, you're gonna listen to some emo stuff. And I think pop punk kind of all encompasses those emotions, like different bands. So it's hard to say which one's my favorite song and why. I'm a huge Fall Out Boy fan, especially their earlier stuff. So I guess I'd go with one of those songs. I don't know anything off their first two records.
What was it like for you featuring on the new Pop Goes Punk album?
That was insane. I remember when I listened to Punk Goes Acoustic. It was Mayday Parade's cover of Three Cheers. And I've always just wanted to be a part of we've all always wanted to be a part of those compilations, Punk Goes Pop, Punk Goes 90s, Punk Goes Acoustic, whatever. Punk Goes Crunk. We would have done freaking anything. We were lucky enough to meet Sal from Fearless Records over the summer on the Vans Warped Tour, and I didn't think that we would be a part of it. I don't know. It always seemed like it was hard to get into. It feels as though it's an exclusive thing. But he just sent us an email hey, would you guys want to be a part of this? We're like, yes, absolutely. I've been waiting for this. Like I just said, you can only get to be a band for so long. There's you just got to check off those things you want to do. I think it has a lot to do with when we were right before we started the band, coming up in our teenage years listening to music, all of our favorite bands were on those compilations. So it means a lot to be a part of it. I think it's really cool.
So you've released 2 albums since forming in 2010. What made you decide to make your latest album, the acoustic things, acoustic?
We've been getting a lot of questions about this, and I got a question last night, and it was why did you decide to do an acoustic release instead of an electric release? Don't you think your fans would have preferred an electric release? Blah blah blah. Kind of putting me on blast about it, and what everyone doesn't seem to understand is we made that acoustic EP in a week.
Wow.
It didn't take long. They don't take long. If you think about the components, it's an acoustic guitar and just voice. So we did that because we wanted to give something. We wanted to put something out that would hold people over. Because we obviously have plans to make the next record. Every band plans 2 years ahead. We know what's going on. However, you take 6 weeks to make a brand new record or a weekend to make an acoustic record. Why not just go bang on an acoustic record in the matter of we did it actually in 4 days. So take 4 days, go do that. Just do a good job on it. Make sure you're doing a good job on it because you're not taking a lot of time. Give it to your fans, make them happy. Because obviously, whoever liked the finer things hopefully likes the version's acoustic. Plus, there's 2 new songs at the end.
What are your plans for the next 12 months?
Next 12 months. So I guess that would be, where will I be this time next year? The next 12 months we'll be writing a new record, putting out a new record, doing some tours in the States, coming back over here, hopefully going back to the Southern Hemisphere. We want to go back to Australia. New Zealand was great. I'd love to go to Japan. So do it all over again. Everything we did this year, just do it again. I'd love to be a part of the Warped Tour again, all that stuff. We don't really know what we're doing next year that much. We only know a little bit, but so far it's shaping up to be a pretty cool year. But yeah, just doing a lot of touring and new music. It's really it.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
And the less we know, yeah, the more we